Hello, my name is Rafael Seif. I belong to the Department of Applied Linguistics at the Universidad Politécnica de Valencia. And in this learning video, we will see the topic of prefixes and suffixes in the English language, which is a very important topic in word formation, both in technical English and also in general English. But we will focus especially in technical English. We'll start with some definitions and we'll see the most common prefixes and the most common suffixes in technical language. The objectives of this learning video would be to understand the concept of prefixes and suffixes, as well as their use, their meaning, to learn how to identify and use prefixes and suffixes, which is very important to express meanings correctly, and also to understand the importance of prefixes and suffixes in word formation and as a reading comprehension strategy. Let's start with some definitions. Both prefixes and suffixes are what we call affixes. What is an affix? An affix is a part of a word which is added before or after the root of a word. The root is the central part of the word that carries the most important or the main meaning of the word. And affixes and prefixes are, affixes, prefixes, and suffixes are added to this root. In the case of a prefix, we call it prefix if it's joined or placed before the root. And in this case, it normally adds new meaning to the root. And on the other hand, it is called suffix if it's joined after the root. It may change the part of speech of the word. Here we have the example preheater. We have a root, a central part of the word, which carries the most important meaning, heat, and it cannot be subdivided or split into smaller elements with a meaning. In this specific case, we have added a prefix pre before the root and a suffix there after the root to form a new word, which is preheater. The meaning of the word actually is a reflection of the prefix and the suffix. A preheater is a device designed to heat air before another process takes place. The identification of prefixes and suffixes is a very important reading comprehension strategy and a comprehension strategy in general, because it allows us to guess the meaning of words we don't know if we are able to remove the prefixes or affixes from the root of the word. If we know the meaning of the root, which gives, as I said, the most important meaning, then we can guess, we can actually infer the meaning of the compound word. Also, knowing the meaning and use of prefixes and suffixes is a very important expressive strategy. For example, in writing, to form words that are new by incorporating them to a word root. This is the double purpose of prefixes and suffixes in word formation and in technical language. We are going to have a look at some of the most common prefixes in technical languages. There are many more also used in technical language, but we are going to review some of the most common ones. For example, here we have tables with the prefix, the meaning, and some examples that you can have a look at and learn because they are very common. An, for example, means without, such as in amoral, asexual, apolitical. Co, com, and con, they all mean with, co-worker, for example. Anti and contra mean against. Anti-terrorists contradict. Ante means before. Auto means self or autonomous, such as in autopilot, automatic. Circum, on the other hand, is also very common in technical language because it means around, circumvent. De means off or away from, such as in devaluate or detach, very common words in technical English. Dis means not or opposite. Disappear, disconnect, also common in technical expression. En means put into, enclose. Ex means out of or former, extract or ex-president. Extra means beyond, more than, extracurricular or extraordinary. We have hyper, also a very common one in technical contexts. It means over or more, such as in hyperactive. Hetero and homo are related because they mean opposite, they have opposite meanings. Hetero means different and homo means same. We have also a group of prefixes meaning not or without: ill, in, ir, illegal, immoral, inconsistent. We also have in with the meaning of into, insert, very common in engineering. Inter meaning between, intersect. Intra meaning inside, intravenous. Macro and micro, also related, large and small. Macroeconomics, microscope. And mono means one, whereas multi means many. Monochromatic or multilateral. We also have words, prefixes such as non, meaning not or without, non-stop. Post, meaning after, post-mortem. Pre or pro, meaning before or forward. Predict, proceed. Omni, meaning all and every. Omniscient. Sub, meaning under. Over, meaning above. They are also related and very important in descriptions, technical descriptions. Submarine and overhead. Syn, meaning same time. Synchronize. Trans, meaning across. Transmit. And we have a collection of prefixes related to numbers: 3, the, uni, 3, 2, and 1, respectively. Trimotor, binational or uniform. We have an, super, mega, re, counter, under, photo, semi, thermal, also concerning a heat, a thermocouple. Photo concerning light, photometer. And we have here some examples of these very common prefixes: poly, many, polygon, or e, meaning person experiencing something, such as in employee. We also have some suffixes, for example, able, capable, portable, issues, meaning full of, audacious, all, meaning pertaining to, mechanical, airy, meaning like, connected with, such as in dictionary. 8, very important in technical English. It means to make, activate. Asian, state of being, also state of being C. We have irrigation of democracy. And we have a collection of suffixes: air, or, person who does something, engineer, teacher, advisor. We have phi, to make, petrify, or ism, related to the time, socialism. And send, meaning becoming, evanescent. We have is, dealer, dentist. I've, like, quantitative. Eyes, to make, very important. Fertilize, very important in technical English. Tude, state of being, magnitude. En, meaning make something more, strengthen, darken. Ish, meaning similar to, yellowish. Shun, related to person, technician. Iti, and ness, also states of being, elasticity or darkness. As a conclusion, prefixes and suffixes are very important in word formation, and they can be used as an active strategy in writing or as a more comprehension strategy in reading. And it is very important to know them in order to increase our active vocabulary. Thank you very much.